All right, y'all, I've got a special guest cooking with me today. Everybody meet Lolly, aka my mother, and tell everybody what you're gonna be making. Eggplant and ground beef casserole. I'm gonna be the sous chef today.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna do right now is we're gonna cut the ends off the eggplant. And if you're not familiar with
Should I cut the other ones? The other one?
No, I'm cutting.
Well, I want to cut one while you're cutting.
This was supposed to be my thing.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do first is we're going to slice these eggplant, and then we're going to put olive oil and salt and pepper on them. And we're going to, rather than fry them, I'm going to bake them in the oven in a preheated oven at 400 for about 20 to 30 minutes, just as long as it takes to get it tender. And I've got one more to do. Oop, uh-oh, I just lost an eggplant slice. Slicing them here on the baking sheet. Yeah.
Baking shit.
Just quite a bit of eggplant here.
What do you do with the ends? Just throw them away?
Throw the ends away. Okay. So if you're familiar with eggplant, you know that a lot of times it doesn't really have a lot of taste to it. It can even be bitter at times. But what happens is once you salt and pepper it, give it a little drizzle of olive oil and bake it in the oven, what it does is it absorbs all the different flavors that we're going to be putting in here with our meat sauce.
You heard that?
Yes. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and slather it on both sides with our...
Should I start browning the ground beef?
You can.
All right.
And then we're going to salt.
I'm going to brown up 1 pound of ground beef.
There's a little pepper on there too.
Scissors?
See how we've got them on here, and we're going to place them in the oven now and let them get roasted. Okay, while Amy's over there starting to brown the ground beef, I am going to chop us up some onions. One of the reasons, you know how old recipes that your parents or your grandparents fix, they always bring back memories, special memories to you. And I remember Mom always making this in the summertime.
Granny.
Because we always had a garden. And I even remember coming home from taking my state boards to be an RN, and she had this waiting for me because she knew it was one of my favorite meals. And Amy's over here cooking the meat, and so I'm going to
add the onion.
I'm going to add the onion. You'd let me kind of do the seasoning.
Okay. All right, now we're going to season this up.
Use a little Italian seasoning here. Any kind that's your favorite, just go ahead and use that. And I like to kind of layer in my spices. Garlic powder, onion powder, and then a little salt and pepper. And keep stirring. Now, since we've got the meat already, I'm going to go ahead and pour in my marinara sauce.
Rayo's,
I love
of course.
Rayo's. And I added a little bit of chicken broth, and we're going to add that in there just to get the last bit of sauce out. I'm going to take a little bite here and see if it needs any. It's really good. I'm going to go back through while we're letting it heat up and let those spices kind of meld together. I'm adding a little bit more garlic powder, Italian seasoning, a little onion powder.
She'll put everything but the kitchen sink in something.
I think you're right.
God. About to start sneezing over here from all the seasoning.
So now I brought these out. It's been about halfway, and they're still not tender yet, but I'm going to flip them and put them back in for another probably more like 15 minutes, because you want the eggplant to be tender. Just taking these out of the oven. They ended up staying in for about 30 minutes. So now we're going to put them in our casserole dish.
That she sprayed with cooking spray.
Yes, olive oil, cooking spray. And now we're going to layer these. So we're going to go over to her sister's house, and we're going to get to see all those precious grandbabies. I have 3. And we're going to have dinner with my mom. And we're going to pour this just in a single layer over the top.
I love this Red Chef pan, by the way.
Yes, it's really nice.
Ultra nonstick.
Look at that. It's very nonstick. Okay, now you can see that I'm spreading the meat sauce.
It looks good.
It's going to be delicious.
This is one of my favorite childhood meals,
yes. The next thing we're going to do is layer our cheddar cheese on
I
here.
shredded fresh, sharp cheddar cheese for this.
Thank you.
I don't know if we have enough, so we might add some bagged on there too.
Yeah. Got to have plenty of cheese. That's what I always say.
We don't skimp on cheese in this household.
No, we don't. You can just put some more over there.
She's bossy. I thought this was going to be a fun thing for us to do together.
Is.
Instead, I'm getting ordered around.
That's what happens when you become the momager.
She's getting fired from that job.
I do have a sense of humor. Now we're going to put Parmesan cheese on top. I don't know how she talked me into doing this, but here I am. It is kind of fun. And it's ready to go into the oven.
Uncovered?
Yes.
Okay. Uncovered for
30 minutes.
Okay. Uncovered for 30 minutes on 350 degrees. And we'll see you when it's ready.
Oh, this is ready.
Oh my gosh.
Smells delicious.
We're just going to take a small sample since we are doing dinner tonight, but we got to show you guys how good this shit is. What?
We have to do a taste test.
Look at that.
Oh, it looks amazing. But I always have to add a little bit more Parmesan cheese just because
Can never
it's
have too
really
much cheese.
good.
I already know it's going to burn my mouth off. Is it hot? Is it hot?
This is
hot.
delicious. It is hot, of course,
How did you eat that?
but this is so good.
It's so good, but I just burned my mouth off.
I'm sorry, but
How did that not burn your mouth off? Like, I have no taste buds.
it's delicious.
It is delicious. Who just tooted? Kid!
And listen, she invited me today, and I've really had a great time. So if you ever want me to make a guest appearance, just drop down in those comments and let us know. I'd love to come back and fix some more down-home recipes for you.
She does have award-winning gumbo if y'all want to see her recipe.
This was so good. Love
Y'all
it.
gotta make it.